Imagine this. Millions of men over the age of 50 quietly struggle with prostate enlargement, yet very few realize that what they eat every day could be making the problem worse. Surprising, right? What if I told you that certain healthy foods are actually fueling inflammation and slowing your healing? That's exactly what I'm about to reveal. Before we dive in, let me ask you, have you ever noticed your symptoms getting worse after a particular meal or drink? I'd love for you to share your experience in the comments, because your story might help another man feel less alone on this journey. Part 1 begins with awareness. When you're dealing with an enlarged prostate, also called benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, the foods you put on your plate can either soothe or inflame your body. One of the first culprits I warn my patients about is red and processed meats. Burgers, hot dogs, and bacon may be tasty, but they're loaded with saturated fats that promote inflammation and can put more pressure on your prostate. Equally problematic are fried foods. Think about how you feel after a big plate of fried chicken or French fries: sluggish, heavy, and inflamed. That same effect is happening inside your body. And for men with prostate issues, that inflammation can make urinary symptoms more difficult to manage. Cutting down on fried foods is not about punishment. It's about giving your body space to heal naturally. Dairy products are another hidden trigger. Yes, a glass of milk or a scoop of ice cream may seem harmless, but high-fat dairy has been linked to increased hormone activity that may worsen prostate enlargement. If you've noticed more nighttime trips to the bathroom after indulging in cheese or creamy desserts, that's your body sending you a clear message. Have you ever connected the dots between dairy and your own symptoms? Alcohol deserves special mention. While the occasional glass of wine won't destroy your progress, regular drinking irritates the bladder and disrupts sleep. Many men think a nightcap helps them rest, but in reality, alcohol increases nighttime urination. Imagine finally sleeping through the night without being jolted awake multiple times. That's a gift worth making changes for. Sugary drinks like sodas and sweetened juices are another sneaky enemy. The sugar spike not only inflames your system, but also contributes to weight gain, which worsens pressure on the bladder and prostate. Next time you crave a soda, ask yourself, is this really worth the discomfort later? Sometimes, that little pause is all you need to make a healthier choice. Part 2 is about alternatives, because when you remove something, you need to replace it with better fuel. Instead of processed meats, lean on fish rich in omega-3s like salmon, which fight inflammation rather than feed it. Instead of fried foods, try roasting or grilling vegetables with olive oil and herbs. You'll be amazed at how flavorful and satisfying natural foods can be when prepared with care. For dairy lovers, plant-based options like almond milk or oat milk can be gentle on your body while still giving you that creamy texture. It's not about deprivation, it's about discovering a new way to enjoy your meals without triggering your prostate. I made this shift myself, and I can honestly say I don't miss the old versions. Have you tried any plant-based swaps yet? Hydration is another powerful healer. Pure water is your best friend when you're managing BPH, but herbal teas like green tea or nettle tea bring added benefits. They're calming, anti-inflammatory, and give your body a break from stimulants and sugars. Every sip becomes an act of healing. Fiber-rich foods also deserve the spotlight. Whole grains, beans, lentils, and vegetables keep your digestion smooth and reduce pressure on the prostate and bladder. If constipation has ever worsened your symptoms, adding fiber can feel like flipping a switch back to comfort. Isn't it incredible how something so simple can have such a profound effect? Let's not forget the role of fruits, especially berries, which are packed with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress. Blueberries, strawberries, and pomegranates not only taste amazing, but also support your body's natural defenses. Think of them as sweet medicine from nature's pharmacy. Part 3 is about mindset and consistency. Healing naturally from prostate enlargement isn't about a quick fix. It's about making daily choices that add up. When you start to notice the difference, fewer nighttime interruptions, less urgency, more freedom, you'll feel motivated to keep going. The changes become less about discipline and more about desire for a better life. I often remind men that food is not just fuel, it's information. Every bite you take is telling your body how to function, how to heal, and how to age. When you start treating your meals as medicine, you unlock a new level of control over your health. Doesn't that idea feel empowering? Of course, every body is unique, and what triggers one person might not affect another. That's why I encourage you to experiment, to track your symptoms, and to notice patterns. Self-awareness is the first step to self-healing, and nobody knows your body better than you. Remember, avoiding certain foods doesn't mean you're missing out. It means you're choosing comfort over discomfort, energy over fatigue, freedom over frustration, and that is a choice worth celebrating every single day. So here's my final question for you. Which one of these foods do you think will be the hardest for you to reduce or eliminate? Share your answer in the comments, because you may inspire someone else to take their first step. And if you've already made changes, let us know what's worked for you. It could be the lifeline another man is looking for today. If you found this message valuable, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with a brother, a father, or a friend who might be silently struggling with prostate issues. Together, we can spread hope, encouragement, and practical steps toward healing naturally. And remember, your health is in your hands. Every choice matters. Stay strong, stay positive, and keep believing that healing is possible.